Hello! Hi! My name is Maggie, and today I'm bringing to you a weekly reading vlog. Today is Tuesday, February 19th, I believe. Yes, February 19th. I have this weird day off in the middle of the week. I'm gonna try my best to read as much as I can today. I am a little over halfway through The Color Purple by Alice Walker. I'm also a little over halfway through Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray. I always also have an audiobook that I work through. I'm in the middle of audiobooks right now, so I will be eventually picking up Sadie by Courtney Summers. Right now, though, I unfortunately decided that I was going to start the X-Files, and I am on episode 3, but I'm already sucked in. I don't know why I did this to myself. I thought I would be immune, but here I am, not being able to stop. But hopefully I am still able to get some reading done today. Hey guys, so it is now Wednesday. So yesterday didn't go quite as planned. I ended up watching The X-Files and Game of Thrones the entire day, and here I am. So I'm going to be leaving for work soon, but I wanted to update you on where I'm at reading-wise, because I actually did read a bit this morning. I'm on page 70 for Sadie by Courtney Summers. I am really enjoying this book so far. It's really interesting. Again, I'm listening to this on audiobook, which I would highly recommend. I really like how the main character, Sadie, has a stutter. I don't think I've ever really seen any representation in a novel of someone with a stutter, or one that I have read. So I thought that was really interesting and really cool. And then I also read up to page 421 of Lair of Dreams. I love this book so much. I can't explain how much I love this book. This book is really thick, and I can't really bring it with me during my commute to work. So my commuter book is The Color Purple. I will continue reading this, and then I'll go to work. And then let's see how exhausted I am when I get home. And we'll figure out reading-wise from there. Hi friends, I'm going to be doing my makeup for the day while I am going to talk about any updates on what I am reading. Right now, it is Thursday. I am getting ready. Oh my god, dropping things. I'm getting ready to go to work. Last night, I actually finished The Color Purple by Alice Walker. I really enjoy this. I had a lot of annotations, as you can see. I'll definitely talk about this more at the end of the video, so if you are interested in my thoughts on this, then definitely you should stay tuned until the end of the video. So now that that one is done, I'm actually going to be continuing Dragonfly and Amber by Diana Gabaldon. I started it probably like 2 years ago and haven't continued since. So, I have no idea where I am. I could be at this bookmark. I could be at this bookmark, which is just a bobby pin. I'm pretty positive I'm not at the actual bookmark, so that's gonna be fun. This is my commuter book. Now, while I'm getting all my makeup on, I'm going to be continuing to listen to Sadie, which I really like that book so far. It is a murder mystery, so, oh my gosh. Wow, apparently I can't talk and do anything else at the same time. Sadie is a murder mystery. It follows a girl. Her little sister was murdered and she is now missing, but you see her perspective, and it is her going after who she thinks killed her sister. And then there is also an element of the narrative, which is a podcast. Then hi baby. Hi. What am I getting at, Lila? Do you know? Then there's another element, which is the podcast, and it is a man doing interviews with all of the people from Sadie's small town and witnesses who like saw her along her journey. And it seems like that timeline is a little bit farther along than the one that we're following with Sadie. So there's still an element of mystery when we're listening to the podcast portion, and then also following along Sadie, we kind of see what she's actually getting into. definitely don't think I could like listen to this late at night. That's why I listen to it when I'm getting ready. Love murder mysteries, but I have crazy lucid dreams. I just don't really need anything to fuel those dreams, if you catch my drift. Then I actually have about 150 pages left of Lair of Dreams. I am absolutely loving this book. I am pretty sure I'm gonna finish it tonight once I'm done with work. Again, this is a reread. Actually, I don't know if I told you this, but this is a reread. I thoroughly enjoy this series. It's amazing. It takes place in the 1920s. It has so much history in it, and that's what I love so much. I'll be getting to that a little bit more in depth later, but I am absolutely enjoying it so far. Content-wise, hopefully this video will be a little bit more interesting than any other video I do, because I'm going to be going to the beach. The beach? I'm going to be going to the beach this weekend. Spend 2 nights there and then come back Sunday and immediately go to work. I'm going with my friends and my sisters, and it's going to be so much fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. But this little bean is probably gonna miss me a lot. She's not really good at being alone. I'm having people come and take care of her. She's not gonna be alone. If she had it her way, she would have someone here 24/7 with her. That is when she's happiest, and even then, she's probably still not happy. Like, I love her so much, but she's also kind of the worst. Normally, I would be hoping that I would get some reading done at the beach, but honestly, I have no idea if I will, because the whole point of going to the beach is, one, the beach, but also spending time with your friends and company and stuff like that. So I'm not going to be like holed up in a room reading the whole time. Wow, I really can't talk and do makeup at the same time, apparently. I'm all done. I did the makeup and I even curled my hair. It doesn't even matter. I wear a hat at work. I have to wear a hat on my head at work. But still, I curled my hair. I might update you tonight. Probably not. Just being real here. Hey guys, it's Maggie. Today is Friday the 22nd, and I just wanted to update you on my reading. Last night, I actually finished Sadie by Courtney Summers. I really enjoyed this book. And then I also finished Lair of Dreams by Libba Ray, and oh my god, I absolutely adore this book. 5 out of 5 stars for sure. Man, I just love this book so much. And I can't wait to read the 3rd book, but also I'm a little bit worried because I don't want it to be over. I absolutely love this trilogy, and also I'm a little bit worried that it might have a disappointing ending, as some trilogy/series do. Sorry if my background is like absolutely messy as all heck. I actually have about an hour or so to clean up my room, pack all the stuff I need for this weekend, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to read on the way to the beach, so I'll get a little bit of reading done, but I'm going to be in a car with 2 other people, so like, who knows? I'll check up later. Bye. Hey everyone, it's Maggie. It's been a while since I last talked to you. It has actually been like a couple weeks, so I didn't do any reading while at the beach, which was a little to be expected, but I had so much fun. We were listening to a lot of throwback music, so right away on the ride down, I have a clip of it here. We were listening to some sweet Aaron Carter, I believe. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. That morning, we went to get coffee and we went for a nice beach walk. It was the only one we were able to do because it was pretty much raining just all weekend, which is very usual for the Oregon coast, I would say. It was pretty windy. There were so many happy dogs and happy little kids everywhere. And I just love going to the coast just to see that, because just happy kids and happy dogs equals a happy life. Then we went shopping. We were very easily talked into a lot of purchases that maybe we wouldn't have made otherwise. I was most drawn to this beautiful bookstore there. So I bought the first book in the Mistborn trilogy, which is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. In case you guys are wondering, it is the Cloud and Leaf bookstore at Manzanita, Oregon.
Okay, I'm gonna read it to you. An introduction. As a child in the 1980s.
Wait, Molly, show us the pictures.
Oh, there you go.
And then, because I'm a sucker for bookmarks, I ended up buying this magnetic bookmark. It is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. It just has this little person on it just looking up at the moon. Then we went to a couple other shops, and one of my friends, Lizzie, decided to buy this beautiful hat. My cousin Beth decided to buy this really cute little sweater. And then my sister Molly tried on this crazy Batwing sweater that we thought looked hilarious on the hanger. But then when she put it on, she looked absolutely gorgeous. So we kind of forced her into buying it. Anyway, it was a shopping extravaganza, you know? And along the way, we went to another store. I do not remember the name of it, but I came across this really beautiful, just plain gray journal. It's from Paper Source. It has a little bee on it in rose gold foil, and it has a really beautiful little ribbon detail, you know? I go crazy for them details. I'm almost finished with my current reading journal, and I want to be a little bit more creative with the next one. I may regret it, but you know what? I was just feeling it. And last but not least, I got this gorgeous mug. I can't talk. It's that amazing. It has the moon phases on it. I love it. Right now I'm just drinking water, but aesthetic. Then after that, we just hung out at the hotel, really. It was a beachfront hotel, so it was absolutely gorgeous. We had a lot of interesting discussions. One of them, I believe, was about the Bible and what it said about divorce. 4 of the 5 people there, we all went to the same Catholic high school. Backstory, we're all liberal as all heck.
Ruth is loyal to Boaz and to Naomi. But not her ex-husband, who died. So not really ex.
You don't have to just be loyal to them once they're dead.
But then there's this whole question of, like, if you marry somebody and they die, and then you marry someone else, and then you all die, whose wife are you in heaven? There's, like, a section on that in the Bible, too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Then from there, we played lots of card games. One game in particular came up, and it was What Do You Mean, which always makes me think of that Justin Bieber song. What do you mean? Oh, wow.
Sun in the sky, shine like the sun. Oh, you shine.
You're arriving home. Wait, ready?
So happy I went on that little retreat. It really felt amazing, and I'm really happy. I'm just really happy. That's all I have to say about the beach. Now, on to more discussion of the books I read. So the first book I finished was The Color Purple by Alice Walker, and I loved this book. I actually saw the musical a while back, and that's what made me want to pick up this novel. I loved the musical so much, but I definitely felt like there was more story to be told. The main character is Celie. This is editing Maggie. I think I left out some very key parts and explaining some of the book. First off, The Color Purple follows Celie, who is a black woman in the South. And most of the characters are black in the novel, especially all the important characters, which I think is something that's very important to the story, and I can't believe that I left that out, but there you go. She grew up in the South, and right away you find out about sexual abuse in her family, and she is basically handed over from her horrible father onto her horrible husband. Her sister goes missing. She thinks her sister's dead, and there's not a lot of hope. She is just very stagnant and not really following any of her own desires. But, little spoiler, maybe this isn't all doom and gloom. It does have a happy-ish ending, so I would definitely recommend reading this book. It takes place during the early 1900s. Anyway, but this is a beautiful own voices novel. A lot of beautiful quotes in here. All of it is Celie just talking to God. It's all almost in letter format. I'm pretty sure I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, but in real life, that has 0.5. Would give this book 4.5 out of 5 stars, and also would highly recommend it to anyone else. The next book that you guys heard a lot about is Sadie by Courtney Summers. So I've actually had a lot of debate about whether this is a positive or negative portrayal of someone with a stutter, because I was really excited that there was someone portrayed with a stutter in a novel, especially a young adult novel. There's almost no positive experience that the main character has, because everyone's just like either trying to finish your sentences or just being like spit it out. Also, it's just really disheartening how the main character also hates herself, hates her stutter. It's a really big part of her character and who she is. Also, just wanted to say, after editing all of what I was saying about the positive versus negative portrayal of someone with a stutter in Sadie, I really think it was a positive portrayal. For some reason, I was doing this weird thought process of, because Sadie doesn't accept her stutter, then it isn't a positive portrayal. In review, I think everything felt really realistic. It didn't seem fake. Positive portrayal, it feels real. Negative, it doesn't. Feels like it's forced. So I would definitely say that this is a positive portrayal. Okay, That's all. This book is amazing. Please listen to it via audiobook. It's in podcast format most of the time, or really half of the time. So I think you would really miss a lot of the interpretation if you didn't listen to it via audiobook. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. I probably would have given it 3 out of 5 stars, except the ending. I was like, whoo! If you guys have read this book, you might debate me on that. And if you do, please put it in the comments down below because I'd like to talk to someone about it. Okay, thank you. And the last book I read was Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray. 5 out of 5 star novel. This is the second time I've read this book, and the first time I read it right when it came out, which was 2015, I want to say. 2015, yeah. Now, here we are, 4 years later. It doesn't feel that long, but 4 years later, and I want to continue with the trilogy, but I had completely forgotten the first 2 books, and that's how I can kind of tell that it's a 5-star read, is that I still remembered the basic story, but just reading the book again just gave me so much joy, and I love it so much. It takes place during the 1920s. There's a lot of paranormal happenings in here. There are people called diviners who have different mystical powers, and it doesn't really seem like there are too many people with the exact same diviner skill, and there are variations and people have their strengths, and I think that's part of what's really cool, is that no one person is the same. The first book is called The Diviners. This is the second one in the trilogy. I really want to like do a round of applause for Libba Bray because I really can tell how much research she put into this novel. It is so fascinating. The world building is amazing, but it's like world building for the 1920s, so it's just historically beautiful. I remember originally reading this when I was taking American history class at my high school, and it correlated so well with like real life shit that I learned about. So that just made me so excited when I first read it, and still it's so enthralling and beautiful today. I love this series. I think this might be one of my highest rated series. I'm excited to finish it, but also scared too. This has a really diverse cast of characters, which I love. Representation in novels is so important. Man, I would just recommend this to so many people. It is so beautiful. It's so good. 5 out of 5 stars. As I said, it's gorgeous. I love it. Please read it. The end. Okay, that's all, y'all. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave it in the description. No, please leave it in the comments down below. I love talking to you guys. I come out with a video whenever I can. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe. This is my first video like this, but I'm already starting on another one. So, you know, keep tuned for that. You would probably want to subscribe. That's all. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all later.